Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video. Yes, as Jamaicans, you know that right now Jamaica is going through a period in which the devil, the devil run things in Jamaica. If you're not wicked in Jamaica, if you not kill people, if you're not a known killer, nobody know you, nobody not recognize you or respect you. If you're not, you're not someone who support murderers like these two ladies, but they haven't experienced what a majority of us as Jamaicans have experienced, being victims of criminality, of murder, like Minister of Finance Dr. Nigel Clark. Although his was state terrorism, but although it's state terrorism, his uncle killing was a assassination went wrong, because they're supposed to kill Justin Ogilvy from Tivoli Gardens. That's how evil these people are. So moving forward now, so we have 17 people that were shot in Territory Lane, Clarendon. That's in the 4 parts police area. 8 died and 9 seriously injured. So the Jamaican government, along with the Prime Minister Andrew Holness, we have seen him doing something which is unusual, never been done publicly before, in which he names calls out criminals and asks for help from Uncle Sam. You see, it had work, yes, it had work in which Birdie, yes, a guy named Birdie, that's the same guy with Peck, Peck informed on, Peck from, who used to sell ganja in a Kingston 13 area, and Peck is a big PMP criminal organization, supporters and activists, yes. So, having said that, knowing what these people are all about, they don't care about the lives of Jamaican people per se, they care about the criminals. So the Prime Minister came out forcefully condemning what these men have done, and he had made a statement said that these men, they should face the full force of the law, or them decide whether they want to go face their maker. So because that Michael Jackson is a criminal organization supporter, and I know most of you don't even know. Evil police, most of you don't even know that Jamaican for Justice is an arm of the PMP criminal organization. And we say that without any apologies, and we give the evidence. See it right there. You see the fist that raised, that is a part of the PMP criminal organization emblem. So those of you who think that Jamaican for Justice is a human rights organization, it's a PMP criminal organization morphed in a criminal organization defending murderers and killers. If you notice, when the Klansman gang rise was during the creation of this group. Yes, this organization that was sponsored by your government, your taxpayers' money. PJ Patterson. And the woman that found it was the white woman, Ronald Thwaites. The so-called man, I say my deacon, the one that inject the rear admiral thing in our school, and the rest of them find out and lick out from them. Yes, same woman. So now you hear Michael Jackson, Jamaican for Justice, she condemned the Prime Minister Andrew Wallace. Comment of calling the killers them terrorists. Yes, the woman lick out on the Prime Minister. So we'll let you listen to a man who's a senator, him named Abba Fitz-Henley, but we'll let you hear him later after we finish addressing, what this woman has says. Because as we tell you before, over here is not an entertainment channel. So if you look for entertainment, you're at the wrong place, because we don't the entertainment thing. We here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel is all about educate, edify, inspire, and aspire you to be a better person. And we want the people who tune into the Jamaica Young Police Channel to have zero sympathy, empathy, or compassion for criminals. Yeah, so in time we say we want our viewers and subscribers to have zero sympathy, empathy, compassion for criminals and their supporters and financiers and their constituents. That's what we mean. We mean that in time, we don't care how them go down. We just want them out, straight to the departure lounge or prison. And, we're going to address why there are so many things. We're going to address this prison thing. Yes, when we said this prison thing, we're talking about the government protecting these criminals, these murderers in a prison too, We'll soon deal with that, because, look here, the government have to put in place to make certain that when criminals are in prison, a man not feel safe. So when a man in a prison, him can orchestrate for you kill another Jamaican, because him feel safe. No, you have to do it like how Siaga do and them thing there. Most of them don't remember them thing there, because back in the days, ask all time bad men. Enough man go to prison and come up back in a body bag. I don't know why they kill them. Because Siaga allow them, say, alright, you're a bad man, when you go to prison you have to fight, you have to defend yourself. So no protection wasn't there for no criminal. PMP criminal organization come with that, and that was a deterrence, because a man knows say him commit crime and go to prison, him still not safe. I saw it figure a man is supposed to go to prison and feel safe. We are telling you that. So we want you to listen to this, brother, and then we'll come back, make you we're in the meat of the matter, and we're going to address it, because we at the Jamaica, we hate criminal with a passion. So you watch, you listen, and you decide.
We take note of the comments by Jamaicans for Justice indicating that some umbrage is being taken to the comments by the Prime Minister, where perpetrators of acts of brutality should either be taken before a judge or meet their maker. I encourage Jamaicans for Justice to be careful about the message it is sending to perpetrators of violent crime. Now is a time the Jamaican society is looking for unity and support for strong action to be taken against criminals who are preying upon communities and terrorizing law-abiding citizens. I believe it's a no-brainer that people who are willing to pump bullets using M16 weapons into men, women, and minors. A 1-year-old was shot, an 8-year-old was gunned down. They will not hesitate to take on the security forces when in fact they are engaged. And therefore the comments by the Prime Minister was quite in order, that individuals who carried out this act of savagery should either be taken before a judge or meet their maker. I encourage JFJ to be careful that it is developing into a rogue organization, and the messages that they are conveying into the public domain, which appear supportive of criminality. I have deep respect and regard for the institution that is Jamaicans for Justice, which was founded by Carolyn Gomes, that has done good work of presenting a voice for the voiceless, being advocates in cases including Agana Barrett and Michael Gill. But I'd caution the current leadership of the organization to assess the space, because the Jamaican society is not in a mood where we are prepared to send mixed messages in terms of how people who perpetrate violent crimes and communities.
Yes, most Jamaicans are ignorant to Jamaican for Justice and the National Integrity Agency. The reason being is that they are not observant. For decades, the PMP always have their agency and organization outside of the government pretend to be ethical, decent, and looking out for the average Jamaican when they are not. All them do is looking out for the PMP criminal organization. and the criminals that they breed. I told you before and I'll say it again. The only thing that the PNP is known to do is to breed criminals. Jamaican for Justice is an arm of the PNP criminal organization, with its criminal rights group and the enemy of poor people. And they do not know the poor people. People from my community have Jonestown, concrete jungle. I don't know nobody from country I talk to now. Somebody born and raised in a belly of beast. These people are your enemies. And two of us leave, and these people have come on board in the 1990s to make sure that none of us are left. All of us are killed. That is what these people are all about. Jamaican for Justice is not for poor people. These people are death merchants from the Jamaican for Justice, and they show that they are for the killers and the deafening silence. So if you notice, they don't come out and condemn the killers, you know. They must condemn the government. And I say the government must defend the rights. Must remember, say the killers, them have rights too. I'd never know say killer have rights. When you kill people, you pump bullets in a people body. And pitney and kill pitney. And them the people that them are defend. And these are the people that you people love because you love the killing. You don't love your brother and sister, you don't love your neighbor. If you can see yourself in a next black man or a black woman or a child and say, boy, that I'm a brother. My brother, me not even say brother, my sister, my cousin, my neighbor, my friend, my girlfriend, sister, or my cousin. No. Because you don't have nothing about you. Because Jamaica, yeah, you have these people, this broad-faced woman, Michael Jackson, she have license gun too. She have a license firearm but she walk with in her purse. She have license gun. She have gun to protect herself, you know. Most of you who are commit crime, illegal gun, you know, have and commit it. And she's there, put you guys on a pedestal for you guys to continue to kill and maim your own Jamaican people. Not knowing say you're killing yourself. The only thing that Jamaican for Justice, they make money off you guys when they kill each other. That's why you can see the woman at the bottom. She is the one that give oxygen. Not only she, you know, but you have to understand, you know. Most of them don't understand, you know. So the media houses them in Jamaica, you know. TVJ, which was JBC, the original criminal organization, state media house, and we say that without any apologies, because when we are growing in the 70s, my mother and my father forbade us from listening to JBC, period. It even not reach all a point on them thing they were. The only thing you could have watched are just the TV. Like Rinding and Miss Lou, they not promote no criminality. Those of you born back then and you used to have a thing there, what you say, where it's at and all these things. Yes. Jamaican for Justice is an enemy of poor people. Poor people don't know that. Poor people love them enemy, you know. Yeah, people who tell them, who give them gun for kill people, them feel say something good. All it for good for you or kill your own brother and your sister. So moving on, and you know, to show you that these people are the epitome of evil. These people don't love Jamaicans. None of them. So Jamaican for Justice has long masqueraded as a human rights organization, but in truth, it has functioned as an extension of the PNP, People's National Party's criminal network and organization. For decades, this organization has served as a shield for most violent elements within our society, defending the actions of notorious gangs like the Klansman and offering cover for murderers, extortionists and rapists associated with the PNP criminal organization. Their so-called advocacy has less to do with defending human rights and more to do with perpetuating a dangerous agenda that undermines the safety and security of Jamaican people. Yeah man, you don't like any time I talk, because me I tell you the truth. You don't want to go in which part you can get the comfortable lies. You don't know, no, Jamaican Young Police Channel, no. Yeah man, him talk too much and him a big labor right, and well, if me not labor, me a good labor. Me love Jamaica, because me not support no criminals, period. So now in the wake of the devastating mass shooting and Cherry Tree Lane in Four Parts, Clarendon, Jamaican for Justice is once again showing its true color. Instead of standing with the victims and their grieving families, they are arguing that the government must respect the rights of the killers. Let me repeat myself. Remember, say Jamaican for Justice is an arm of the PNP criminal organization, and I see the fist. Jamaican for Justice, National Integrity Organized Association or Agency, I wait one name, led by the man named Dr. Trevor Monroe. Trevor Monroe is one of the biggest supporters of terrorism in Jamaica. I, for one, saw him when he issued to M16 to my cousins them in Kingston East. So them man, they are not nice up. Them man, they are criminal. Trevor Monroe. So I don't know how to take them about integrity what. I soon do a video for all them guys because I go expose the whole of them. Because most people afraid of them. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of them. Period. Because I know them are coming at them. I send goons and them thing there. But we're not afraid of the goons them either. I one knife for you, how many times you can kill you? One time. So now in the wake of the devastating shooting, so instead Jamaican for Justice stand with the victims and their grieving family. They are standing with the killers and I tell the government, say, oh, you have to respect the rights of the killers. They would have us to believe that the perpetrators of this heinous acts are deserving the same consideration as the innocent lives they have destroyed. So Michael Jackson, that's the woman there, she have a license gun, you know. Michael Jackson have a license gun, you know, she walk with in her handbag. She walk with in her purse. And she have a shotgun in her yard too. Dr. Caroline Gomes' husband have license gun too. If you want him business, him have business out there too. Them not experience what it feel to lose a loved one. I have. And on many occasions. Them don't know it feels, so not until the shoes is on their feet. They would have us to believe that the perpetrators deserve the same consideration as innocent life they have destroyed. Michael Jackson, the Jamaican for Justice executive director, has even gone so far as to criticize the Prime Minister for prioritizing the rights of victims over those of criminals. And we know so you have some police because through them are PNP criminal organization supporters. And them can't see further than them knows. Them don't even know the Jamaican for Justice is a PNP criminal organization. Apartheid. Just the fist. If Jamaican for Justice was a human rights group, human rights mean human rights, not criminal rights. Them not defend human rights. A criminals them defend. If you have victims of crime, nobody go to them for no help. Them not help you. But if you a murderer or a rapist, you go to them and you get help. And if you are big time rear admiral and you want help to fight the government in a court, them get money from the EU, from the capital of hell, the epicenter of hell on earth. And then we get money. Yeah, because remember say at them, you know. Remember say money system, you know, or who created it. At them same man created. Money is an illusion, you know, and not real, you know. But it's just that you have to work to get it. You understand? Yes. So this is not the stance of an organization committed to justice. It's the rhetoric of an entity more concerned with protecting wrongdoers than standing up for law-abiding citizens. It's time now Jamaicans start to take back their island from these people. So you have now a group named the Young Jamaica, the youth arm of the Jamaica Labour Party, has rightly condemned Jamaican for Justice recent comments as alarmist and counterproductive. President Ruan Walsh highlighted the precise pattern of destructive rhetoric that Jamaican for Justice continue to direct against the government's effort to restore peace and security in our communities. As Prime Minister Andrew Holness take decisive actions to crack down on gangs and organized violence, Jamaican for Justice response has been to undermine these efforts, suggesting that the government is overstepping its bounds. So she now, you know, that the black woman, you know, the one who have a license gun. Yeah man, she downtown, her offices, yeah, she downtown, sometime down at Parliament, entire of Parliament. Yes, and she have a license gun. The purse, her gun always in her purse, and the other one named Matley. Donna Scott Matley. She have license gun to fear her husband have gun and fear her son have license gun. All of them have license gun. You understand? So this stance is not only misguided but deeply irresponsible. So we can tell you, so we firmly believe that the court system and our security force are fully capable of delivering justice and neutralizing threats posed by criminals. But guess what? We have zero faith in our court system because we know say some of the judge them, like the Brian Lego Sykes and the others, we know the corrupt and the paperback judge them. Yeah, we know them corrupt. Them love money. Them not care about justice or poor people. All them do is care about criminals. Yeah, that is how these people operate. So these people are not law-abiding people. Them not love Jamaican. Them love money. We see them let out a man who's killing his own video and them release him. Say boy, yeah, say him is innocent. Him is innocent, and to retry him again would be injustice to him. Yeah, because these three people, that man, he make some crazy money, Yes, he make some crazy money. Yeah, man, Brian Lego Sykes. And then you have the Rear Admiral Isaac Buchanan. We'll tell you how Isaac Buchanan end up now. And the reason why the people them behave like this, when you have a government will support criminality. And when we say a government support criminality, we not talk about, you can't support criminality when at one-off. You're supposed to be right across the board. You can't be Prime Minister and you have a convicted criminal as a lawyer. How many convicted criminals in the politics? Right now in Thailand, the Prime Minister of Thailand breached the constitution by allow a criminal in his cabinet. And because of that, the government them disband the government. Oh, we not nobody in Jamaica for fight for your wife. Oh, we not nobody in Jamaica for fight for the soul of Jamaica. When we have a man where a convicted court dealer who is a liar and them laud and revere him, Isaac Buchanan. So that's why the youths them in Jamaica, them see where crime. It's beneficial, and when you're a criminal, you lauded and revered and put on a pedestal. This is a man that got to prison 2 times. And then when I tell you, say Isaac Buchanan is the best thing since sliced bread. Because he know for wheel him batty round. You understand? And the person who responsible for certain things with Isaac Buchanan, them have to make certain say him have to abide to him wishes. Because of him mash up Isaac Buchanan life. Them we there. But we soon talk about that still. But why we have so many things here dealing at the same time. So this stance is not only misguided but deeply irresponsible. We know that the court system of Jamaica not work. So when the Prime Minister talk about him a prevent reprisal, you don't understand. You don't understand because you come from a different world. You're naive to what happening in Jamaica. I can't tell you that. When I tell you, yeah, not because you go to school with a youth or man him do pass common entrance a youth and garage role. But you know, go out to your league, but you don't know what going. You're not Jamaican. You is more sheltered and you don't understand Jamaica. Because if you don't know about killing, you think that them 8 people there were them kill. You think their family, them not gonna retaliate now. Just wait, everything will calm down on them thing and a man plan him strategy and how am I gonna retaliate. And that's gonna happen. So I don't know what kind of madness you attack. When the people them say, the same Jamaican people them, whether them a PMP or labor, them say man go to prison and I get 10 years. Say a man commit double murder and robbery and at 10 years him get to kill 2 people. Who have time for go to court for go testify for someone to kill your family for get 10 years? You a fool? What you mean? At that way I say if you're not a fool. It better for the people them take them own justice in them own hand. Because if the system not going to guarantee that, where is Lizard family? Where is Lizard now? Lizard is in ashes. Where's the justice in Lizard? There's no justice. All of the people involved in a Lizard killing, the whole of them free through paper bag. You think the people them are eat? You think the Jamaican people are fool? When I talk about a reprisal is a must. Me I telling you that. The only time you have no reprisal are like in my case, because you have people who are intelligent in my family and say, look, God deal with being a man. What do you mean? Oh. You think say 3 people them a Vibes Cartel them kill make Shabdan and Fathead left from Montego Bay and come kill a Waterford. You think him a go escape? Him could have security little more. Him a go pay for it. I see my parade all him pitting them. Him thinks that them now watch. Just wait, cause when them a strike, them time them least expected. Him now get for run this time, like how him run. Other time them. This time him can't run, cause him a bullfrog. Bullfrog can't jump. So the narrative pushed by Jamaican for Justice will seem to prioritize the rights of criminals over the safety of innocent Jamaican citizens is one that Jamaica cannot afford to tolerate. So it's enough with these people. It's time now we start issue these people address and put out stamp them, say yes, these people are people who support murder and this is where them live and them have gun and them have safe, them have money and all of them things in them yard. Cause you know say Jamaican criminals, you know, them not even care, them people, you know, they not even care whether them like you or not, you know. Cause look, this killing and them thing there is trust me, this I go take up a one whole heap of time and them thing there, cause me I tell you, the information is coming. As we said before, we used to work at Clarendon. We talk with people and them thing from Rhinesbury and all kind of places. You understand what I'm saying? I talk with all a man who come from Clarendon where his father, me did lock up all him father. Me not even remember that all them thing. Because I everybody I go remember you know as a police officer and them thing there. I just saw it go. I was 36 years ago and 35 and 34 and all of them things there. I know like a family member, you understand? So we must ask ourselves, who truly benefits from the action of Jamaican for Justice? The criminals them like Tessa Miller, Blackman, Vibes Cartel. Can't remember, you know, Isaac Buchanan, you know, is part of the PMP criminal organization, you know. It is certainly not the victims of crime or the communities plagued by violence. And I tell people that all the while. Come here you say, hey, Dr. Caroline Gooms, why you go down to Jonestown go sleep down the fit at night or go spend a week down there, you know. Because I know say them the boy there, you know, them are holy and check it. Because what? Them see you as a rarity. Because majority of people them live down there and they're not, you know. I must say, go Bob alone down there where are Indian, because all of the coolie them are Indian and they move out of Jonestown because the black people them are terrorists. Only thing black people have in Jamaica is gangs. That's the only thing black people own in Jamaica. Gangs will kill people, destroy lives. So me would have loved for you go down and go spend a week. Michael Jackson, yeah, you can't go down there and them thing there. Like you know, but not care about you and them thing there. And them would, you know, do what them do with you and after they know and throw in a gully. And would have loved that too, you know what I mean? We don't have a problem with that. Because who you? No criminally hurt defend. So you get some treatment. And make your family know how it feel. You understand? So instead it appears that Jamaican for Justice is more invested in defending those who terrorize our nation. Most people don't know that. I say this is something I say from a long time. Yes. I not gonna like Fitz my name Abba and say, boy, Jamaican for Justice. Michael Gill think Jamaican for Justice didn't have to get involved because the evidence was right there on the wall. You understand? I'll even that put people I'll tell lie for me and them thing because I wasn't even there when them published my name in the Jamaican Gleaner. Say me, yeah, my full name, Detective Christopher Porter. I never beat a madman in my life and them thing because when it come on to them people, me treat them differently. And if you remember, me do a story where over 4 hours me and Bobby out of free zone after a madman did stab up some people and them thing out of free zone back in the 90s. And police come out and shoot him and but when them block off the causeway and all them thing and we tell him say no, we talk to him for 4 hours until him surrender him knife him kitchen bitch. And we able to talk with him. We're not even put no handcuff on him, talk with him and can go right to Bellevue. And that the man there recover months after. You know, Trim did mad and all them thing there, you know, you understand what I'm saying? The people them not in it. Although we in charge him and them thing there, them say, Trim a madman make him go on, cause you understand. And that man recover from him madness and them thing there. And I just saw it go. So we see if a life on them thing now. We not people have mental problem on them thing now. We not harm them on them thing now. They have to really attack we and that never happen on them thing now, because we communicate with them good. Because human being, you understand what I'm saying? And you don't know what go on in a man's head. You understand? I just saw it go. Period. Yeah, so it's time to hold the organization accountable for its dangerous agenda. The rights and safety of law-abiding Jamaicans must always come first, and any group that seeks to undermine that priority must be called out for what they are: enablers of violence, not defenders of justice. So the true nature of Jamaican for Justice must be recognized for what it is: a group that has consistently placed the rights of criminals above those of law-abiding citizens they claim to protect. Their silence in the face of the atrocities like the Cherry Tree Lane massacre, coupled with their ongoing criticism of the government's efforts to combat gang violence, reveal a disturbing allegiance that serves to encourage wrongdoers rather than advance for genuine justice. So Jamaican for Justice from the 90s, all them do is encourage you to commit crimes. And out there and them bash the government and bash the police. You understand? We say them to call it all the government a court for promote a man named Delroy Hewitt. And we say being the man who killed Bogle. You understand? Yeah, whose name everybody knows say it's synonymous with him. And we don't hear nobody in a corporate Jamaica say anything about it. Because what? You have to understand, say them plant the seed of a terrorist society. How dare you if you go say nothing about being a man, we kill an icon. So I saw it go, that's why these youth kill these people. But them never did expect this kind of repercussion, because too many people them kill 8. You understand? The second time this happened, where we have 8 people get killed and it lead back to one gang, Klansman gang. Klansman gang associated with criminal organization. The PMP criminal organization. So this is how the monster. So as a nation, we must stand united against such misleading rhetoric. The safety and well-being of our communities depend on supporting solid and decisive actions that prioritize the rights of victims and the broader society over those who seek to harm. We must reject the counterproductive narratives pushed by Jamaican for Justice and similar groups, and instead focus on fostering a culture where justice prevails. The innocent are protected and criminals are held accountable without hesitation or apology. That we say Jamaica Young Police Channel. That's why we say we believe in a preemptive strikes. Yeah, I want to big up the advisor and them thing, for big up the Jamaica Young Police Channel. Although we big up already and them thing, the advisor, yeah. Yeah man, brother there we have a big pit bull on them thing there. Yeah man, all police too. So only then can we hope to build a safer, more secure Jamaica for all. So human rights organizations like Jamaican for Justice often presented themselves as defenders of oppressed, but their actions frequently undermine the safety and security of law-abiding citizens. By focusing their efforts on protecting the rights of individuals who have committed heinous crimes, they inadvertently or perhaps deliberately become supporters of those who perpetuate violence and fear in our communities. Yeah man, Caroline Gooms, the former director, executive director of Jamaican for Justice, and Michael Jackson, the current executive director, argue that human rights are under attack globally and in Jamaica. However, their narratives tend to obscure a critical truth. The protection of criminals often comes at the expense of victims and the broader community. That's why Caroline Gooms, if you get rid of the armed guard them at your yard, make our boy them, make the boy them from my community or even Grand Spen and anywhere, and them come visit you, because uno say, oh, anything when them want, give them. So if them come and them want it, you just give them. Because that you say. What you mean? You don't have the problem for them violate other women, because them black. You don't see yourself as black, you see yourself as white, although you're Spanish. Cause Gomes the last name. Gomes are not white people. Gomes are black people. I don't think them have fear of you. But when I go say no white because we don't want to represent terrorists. Whites represent terrorism. That are original terrorists. And them enslave our ancestors. So we could have ball blood. But hey, but look what. In a life, the white man eyes cooler than the black man eyes. I just say God. So they must have black people away. So that's why them use you. That's why PJ Patterson use you and a black man use you. For fight for the criminal them. Because them say, oh, black people will listen to she because she white. And you become millionaire from it. Yes, man. Millionaire. At the expense and the lives lost of Jamaican people every day. And you bash the security force and defend the murderers. When these organizations prioritize the rights of murderers, extortionists, rapists, and gang members, they send a dangerous message that the rights of those who commit atrocities are more important than the rights of those who live in fear of becoming their next victims. So all I want to feel is Jamaican for Justice and these human rights group are looking out for you. They are looking out for you to become the next victim of crime, of criminality. Them not care about you because you're black. I saw them make them money at the expense of bloodletting, the massacres. The more want to kill, the more money them get from the epicenter of hell for destroy black people. I tell you now all the while, say, look here, show me any black country whose economy stands out in our world without the help of white people. And forget help by white people, you have to do what them want you to do. So them still control the system. What black people are become independent and control and dictate them own life and how them live. Well, you have to have some genius to come up with some ways. Look on Cuba, but Cuba is a communist country. You can't look to Cuba. Because Cuba, you understand what I'm saying? Who create them system of wickedness? Or we become this kind of people. When right up to 1972, everybody in Jamaica live as one. Yeah, man. And I want see, man, the man who all hail and promote and support to export violence to our people. Yeah, man. The PMP criminal organization, Bory Boy and fed them up. The first known dons and murderers. Them time the man hang for murder. But them man commit murder on behalf of the PMP criminal organization government when Michael Manley was Prime Minister. When look at all blood. Say me a liberate all in one. Me nah stop talk. I two will left from my community at my age. Two. But Jamaican for Justice come and want to make certain that them now have none left. And my job here is to prevent the next generation, the youth them when them reach my age, and just one or two left. All 80 out of 100 and the other 20 of them choose that lifestyle of criminality. So we just want to lessen the number of the ones that will fall to this madness of criminality. Make you feel like say, yes, not because you see Mark Golding are Jamaican. I'm a British because you see Mark Golding nominate George Pang and Beanie Man for national award. You want that award too? Because you know everybody in Jamaica, especially from Jonestown and Concord, you know say George Pang involved in the killing of the people them are eventide. I'm a challenge any guy, ugly some, Rattigan, Francis, wanna come right to the Jamaica Young Police Channel and challenge me. I want to come from my community. All I want to just mouthpiece and propagandize. Me no do that. I mean, I tell no life in no guy or no political party. No guy can pay me to speak the truth for them. No guy can pay me to tell lie. Me, you understand? Everything I tell you, real mama papa truth. We don't have a problem. That's why we have a number. We are the only channel on YouTube where advertise with number. If anything what we say and you don't like it, see number there, call, and we allow you to talk, and then we release it. If you want it live to, we do it. But because of some people and them arrogance. That's why we not do it live again, because we not allow people promote propagandas and lies and being disrespectful. So this approach is more than misguided. It's a destructive. By defending individuals who have wreaked havoc on Jamaican society, these organizations make it harder for law enforcement to do their jobs effectively. They create a climate where criminals feel emboldened, knowing that powerful groups like Jamaican for Justice will stand up for their rights, even as they trample on the rights of others. This undermines public trust in the justice system and erode our community's social fabric, where law-abiding citizens feel vulnerable and unsupported. Furthermore, the rhetoric from leaders like Gomes and Jackson often ignore the real and present danger that crime poses to everyday Jamaicans. While they speak of rights in the abstract, they fail to acknowledge the tangible suffering caused by individuals they defend. These people are unconscionable, depraved-minded. Empty vessels. They are reptilians. These are reptilians. Dr. Caroline Groom is a reptilian. These are not human beings. The pushback against the so-called progress of human rights organization isn't just a reactionary force. It's a cry for balance and common sense. People are tired of seeing their communities ravaged by violence, while groups like Jamaican for Justice focus on the rights of perpetrators instead of the victims. Jamaican people don't know where them office there. A time when they take back on the country. We hear the Prime Minister say, somebody during the press conference, somebody said to him, say, boy, why Jamaica can't do like El Salvador? But him afraid, that's what him say, hear him say. Him can't do it by himself because the PMP criminal organization don't even want any laws that curtail the criminals them. And him afraid for calling him. But we are calling him. Mark Baby Trump Gold in the PMP criminal organization at 8 to 10 years them want for murderers. 8 to 10 years. And we know so most of them don't even remember them things. So I forgot to remind you. Because so it's the Jamaican people 9-day wonder. Right now, this is not even a media anymore. No matter about the killing of the people. Them 8 people dead. That's just another day at Jamaica. Move on. Next story. So you have to give the Prime Minister credit. We see him clip the wing of Birdie. People them in Lincoln and Top Jungle, them a live in a peace, them now and a murder from them lock up Birdie. The feds jump in upon him and them realize now, because all they are going on, a guy don't want to go to prison, you know. Because them know it going to Uncle Sam place, you know. When you go to prison, yeah, you don't get no protection in a prison, and you have a time when you sleep, and you don't have no rights when they come on to them. In America, no. You understand? Because prison is a private entity. That's how it go. And your work. So in the recent comments, Gomes and Jackson have called for human rights organizations to unite and act against what they perceive as growing intolerance. But one must ask, intolerance of what? Intolerance of crime? Intolerance of the suffering inflicted on innocent people? If defending the rights of law-abiding citizens and ensuring that justice is served is considered intolerance, then perhaps it's time to reevaluate whose side these organizations are on. I'm sure also they're not on the side of the decent people. They're not on the side of the murderers them and the rapists. That's why we say they need to experience it. So we need to start put all of them family members out there. Make the people them see, the criminal them see it. Because criminal not partial, you know. Make them see. That's how we have to push back on them. The Lisa Anners them. The Philip Palwell. We pray upon we little boy. We little boys them. How you mean? And then make man kill, make them kill him baby mother and him daughter. And in a thing got a little pit in the funeral. And that them people don't have them heartless people they have. And I remember saying him see man, you know. The dung I quote, you know. So if you get rid of Paula Llewellyn, you know. Because Paula Llewellyn said, oh, the police them no question Philip Palwell. That's why them get rid of, you understand? So I saw them stay and defend criminals. The reality is that groups like Jamaican for Justice have become a part of the problem rather than the solution. Their advocacy often results in a skewed version of justice, where the rights of a few, precisely the rights of criminals, are placed above the safety and well-being of many. This is not how the way to build a just, equitable society. Instead, it is a recipe for a continued violence, fear, and division. While human rights groups are undoubtedly necessary, the way organizations like Jamaican for Justice, Michael Jackson, Dr. Caroline Gooms champion them for rear admiral behavior and a sweeping squeak in our school, we don't see no decent Jamaican push back against them. Because the whole of them are them in this do the thing. What you think? You know, you hear a man say, I do the man, them are them run Jamaica. Or you think we get Isaac Buchanan, a big time rear admiral as a lawyer, whose next step can be a judge? Whether or not you want to believe it, but yet still in a Thailand, them thing that is forbidden. You can't have no criminal conviction in a politics or any part of an officer of the court. But in a Jamaica, yeah man, you're a convicted murderer or a convicted drug dealer, them just swipe your conviction and say you're not a conviction and give you all GP stamp. You can kill 144 people and you become GP. Ask Judge Bang that. So by prioritizing the rights of criminals over those of victims, these groups are not protecting justice, they are undermining it. For the sake of all law-abiding Jamaicans, it is crucial to question whose interests these organizations truly serve and to hold them accountable for the destructive impact of their advocacy. Jamaican for Justice is an enemy of poor people, and I've said that a long time and I'll say it again. Jamaican for Justice is an enemy of the poor, and poor people don't even know that. When you have an organization who are defend people that kill your family, that are your enemy, and then them condemn the person who serve justice and the person who kill your family, and turn the police force in an enemy against the people who the police force are defend. You know, say you have rogue police, you have thieving police in the police force, and you have criminal police. We're not going to deny that. We're not talking about them because we don't support criminality. We support the rule of law. What is happening in Jamaica today is sad to see a so-called human rights group defending murderers and killers, saying that they have rights over the victims of crime that the Prime Minister is promoting. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.